Hello everyone, Zelrant here, and for today's video for Lost Sword, we're going to go through the entire reroll process. Now, the game is about a week away from launch, so we're on the Korean version currently, and I'm going to show you how you can do the reroll. Now, I'm doing this a week in advance for the simple fact that I'm going to be on vacation. I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to make the videos while I'm visiting family, so I thought I'd just go ahead and get this out of the way now because I think this is going to be very important for a lot of people to see, as rerolling in this game is fairly straightforward, very easy to do. Now, it's not as easy as Uma Mamuste, where it's like a minute per reroll, but the process is very similar in the fact that you're deleting in a guest account, remaking the account, and then running again, doing your polls, rinse and repeat. And so we're going to just run through the entire process here, and I'll just explain what I'm doing as I go. Now, I've already gone past this one section where it's going to ask you like your birthday, and do you agree to terms of service and all that, kind of like Uma Mamuste. So I'm at the nickname naming portion. So I have my name, Zelrant, here. I'll click confirm. It's available for use. Go ahead and start. And so you're going to get in this, you can skip. There's a lot of skips in here, so you can just skip all the text. You're going to want to do that when you're doing the rerolls. Maybe you want to watch it one time, go through it the very first time, actually understand the story. That's always good. Just keep clicking the skips as it gets in here. Now, this is an idle game, so the nice thing is it's going to do a lot of the playing of the game for you. You're just going to click skip every time that it pops up. And then you're just going to talk. It's going to be going through the tutorial. I'll be making videos on how the gameplay works, so you can kind of just click these as it tells you. These are basically like your ultimates that you're telling them to trigger when they pop up. They actually work automatically through the idle system. So it's just teaching how you can manually do it. Don't worry about that too much. Just kind of push through. Everything here is going to be super easy. Big thing is, in order to get to the reroll process, you need to get to level 10. So you're just going to basically be pushing through the game until you hit level 10, and that's when you're going to do the reroll, because that is when you unlock the mailbox. It's going to highlight everything you need to click as it's teaching you about equipment, gear, the RNG, and all that stuff, and equipping it, upgrading your characters, and all that. You can run through this on the first time, just to kind of learn what those systems are. But it's going to highlight exactly, just click exactly where it tells you to click. You don't have to pay attention. It's very good at highlighting what you need to do. You don't have to think at all. Just click where it tells you. And then push through. And you're going to go here, go to the battle, team formation. It's going to teach you about the formation system. Just throw your units up there. I'll have separate videos on all this, so you don't have to worry about actually paying attention to right now. It'll do fine with the default stuff that it gives you here. And then this goes right into the fight. And you just kind of skip through, and then it's going to start doing the fights. And you just kind of let it play through. You have quests up here. And you're going to basically just want to keep completing these as they get completed, as part of the process. So when things get completed, you can get that. Skip, skip, skip. Okay, now it's going to want to teach you about summons here. This is the first summon it teaches you about. This is not the reroll. This is not where you're going to do the reroll. This is just the first summon where it teaches you about it, because you technically can summon here, but you want your mailbox to get all the pre-registration rewards, which you do not get at this point. It's teaching you about how dupes and all that work right here. What that doesn't matter. Who cares? Get through that, exit out, get back into the game, and then just click go. And then you can complete the quests as the idle's going on. So it's wanting you to equip armor, do that, equipped, and the game is playing in the background while you're doing this, so that is fine. And then you go back here, you have that one complete, click that. Next quest, clear stage this. So it's just needing you to complete it. It just completed that quest. Gone through that one. Just hold right. Complete that quest. Next one, help Elizabeth level up. Click that while it's playing in the background. You'll just go in here, level her up. Alright. You just leveled up. Cool. Quest done. And they just killed that boss as we did that one. It's on to the next area. Now it wants us to clear stage 1-4, which I believe is what it's working on right now. It'll push through that really quickly. Gonna take a little bit of a second. It's like a mini boss here. Go to the next area. Complete that quest. Okay, assign your available defense stacks. This is just kind of another way that you can increase your character's stats. You can just click whatever. We'll go with attack on everything here. You can always reset this, so it's not that big a deal. Just throw in some stats to complete the quest. Complete. Next one. Now it just wants us to complete 1-6, which we're moving on to now. And this is pretty much the entire process of working your way to the reroll. Okay, so it wants us to complete this stage, so there's nothing you really can do at this point. Just let it play through. And there's no challenge at all in these intro tutorial quests, so you don't have to worry about doing anything. I mean, if you want to click and do the ultimates, it's going to take a couple seconds for it to do it. You're not really going to need to do that, though. The game will do just fine on its own here. Easily beaten. Gonna take a second for the cutscene. Click skip. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, now it's teaching us about another system in the game. Not that big a deal. This is just another way that you upgrade your stats here. Just do what it says. Click upgrade. It highlights everything for you. It's so nice. You don't even have to think. Go to the next stage. And as they're running that, complete your 1-6 quest. Now it wants you to upgrade equipment. Just while that's running, click the quest. Go to her equipment. Upgrade it. Just do it one time. You don't really need the upgrades to complete the content. That one's done. Now I need to clear 1-8, which is actually the next stage after this one. And you can see we're level 5 currently. It's showing more about the banners here. Not that big a deal. Okay, get through there. Click skip. It's going to fight another boss here. And it's just about done. Boom. Another one done. That one's complete. Complete it. Now you have a dismantle equipment quest. Before you start those quests, just go into the next area because the longest parts are the fights. It's going to run in the background. So you just click dismantle. Just take any piece of your gray gear, dismantle it. Boom, you get some stuff. And that quest is complete. Now we're on to another one. Upgrade to Holy Grail. It wants you to upgrade this 3 times. So just do 3 upgrades to it real quick. Or 2 because it already did 1 in the tutorial. So there's 3. That one's complete. So now it wants us to complete 1-10, which is the next mission. So go push into that one. Okay, gotta skip some stuff here. Now it's teaching about auto. And this is basically, it's going to auto do the ultimates versus you having to manually click them. So that's that. And they do, the ultimates do make them do a lot of damage, so it will clear the content quicker. So leave that on. Don't turn that off. Unless you want to actually manually have to click it yourself, which you don't really need to. This content at the beginning is all tutorial. There's no challenge in it in that aspect. Okay, so just skip text here. Complete this 1-10. Go to the next one. We're almost level 10, so we're almost done through the leveling process. It wants us to do a tutorial summon here. Wants us to do the free one. Go ahead and do your free summon here. Skip through it real quick. Get whatever you get. I got a 4-star. Doesn't matter. Maybe you can get lucky there and get a 5-star. But that's not the actual, like, mass pulls you're going to do. And so while that's running, it wants us to upgrade skills. Just upgrade 1 skill. Boom, done. Skill upgraded. Push into the next one. And so this is the next stage of the next quest. Actually, it looks like they may get beaten here. Oh no, she's got it. She's your tank. I was like, the other people all got defeated. Okay. I was like, I didn't have that problem before. This is where you kind of control the tactics. Don't big deal. It's just a tutorial on it. Click start there. And now you're into that. You've completed this mission. Now you are level 10. So we can go ahead and go back to the mailbox. This is the big quest. Or the big thing that matters. Get back to here. You have access to your mailbox. You can let that continue running in the background if you want, or you can quit it. Doesn't matter. This is where you're getting all of your rewards for doing your pulls. Claim all of this. So this is where we should get our pre-registration rewards of Guinevere and the little pet. All our gems for pulls. And then all our other pulls here. And then you are ready to do your pulls for reroll. So you can go from here, return, click return, because you no longer need to do that. It's going to take you back to the cavern. And now you are ready for your rerolls. So we'll go here, or no, we'll go to the summons. And we are good to go. As you can see, we have a 9,980 currency here. I have the summon banners. So this is the permanent summon for the characters. Now there is, I believe, a beginner one. I don't know if there is one or not. But you have all of these ones like I already showed you. Okay, why does it keep telling me that? Oh, it's saying I have to do more content for the next summon. That doesn't matter. All I care about is the character summons. So on this one, this is the one you're going to pull on. This is the one that has all of the units in it. All units that have released are going to be in this. And from what we can tell, the global version is going to have everything that's currently in the Korean version. So the original priority pulls for this are going to be different than when the Korean version pulled. I will be having a separate video on the tier lists and who you should actually be re-rolling for. But this is the banner you're going to want to pull on, and there's specific units you're going to want to target in here. The biggest one, if I remember correctly, was Galahad. And so you probably want to get a copy of her plus one or two others, because you do have a ton of pulls. So if you can, we can just go through all of them right here. Just go 10 pull, skip, boom, view all, okay, and then it's 1,800 or it's 2,000 for a 10 pull here. So boom, 2,000 again. And it doesn't look like I am getting lucky at all. Or maybe I did. Oh, I did get a 5-star. Okay, I got Merlin. Got another 10 pull here. Boom. And another one. Done. And I believe this is the last one. And then got the one male character besides the MC in the game. Okay, and then we don't have any more. Okay, we are good to go. And that is pretty much it. That is the re-roll there. Now, you could probably push a little bit farther if you wanted to re-roll on the pets for some reason. This is the part that I care about, is getting the characters. So, you've done all your pulls here after getting your mailbox. You'll do that. And I didn't like what I got. I just got that one character. I'm going to probably shoot to try and get 3 of them. Because when you look at the summon banner and look at the details, it's a 3% rate. If you remember pulling on Uma Mamuste for the SSR cards, it was 3% as well. And there was plenty of times we got 3 in just a single 10 pull. So, 1 SSR is really, really bad. We had like 5 there. I'm hoping I can get like 5 SSRs in this with the 3% rate. So just know that. That was an absolutely atrocious roll there. I'm not going to like it. Let's throw it away. And all you have to do to reroll, go to your settings, go to account. You'll have your account linked. This is the one thing that's a little bit different. When you're setting it up, you link it to your email. That's the first thing it's going to ask. And I'll show you that when we get to it after we reset it. You link it to your account. Unlike a lot of other gacha games where you can't delete it, it does let you delete your account immediately. I don't like it. So I go in here. I type in, you have to type in these words exactly. Caps and everything, including this period. That's the one thing I always miss, is the period. You have to type it in exactly. Period. Boom. And then it'll switch to where it says, please confirm the reset. Click confirm. Boom. It's going to close the game on you. From there, click Lost Sword. It's going to start back up. And it's going to ask you to link your email. After it loads, let's just got to load everything here. It takes a little bit of time here. And then there, click sign in with Google, and then just push through like we did before. That or Apple. If you're going to go through Apple, sign in through Apple. So this is where you link your account, and then we're back to where I was at the very beginning of the video. And that is the whole reroll process. It's that straightforward. Not as quickly as Uma Mamuste, but your targets are not as strict as Uma Mamuste. There's a lot of characters in this game. There's one specific, you only really need one copy of the one character that I'm going to talk about when I talk about priorities. And then after that, you just kind of want to get other SSRs. You're not trying to get, I mean, there are multiple S tiers, and if you can get both of them in a roll, it's really good. but we have a lot more polls, and it's not as strict in terms of what you're really trying to get, like Uma Muste was. So this one should go a lot quicker. Now, because you are linking an email, if you want to multi-instance this, which you can, you're going to need multiple emails. And then whichever email that, whichever one you actually get the poll luck that you like, just know you're going to have to use that as your email for the game. So you're going to need multiple emails if you want to do that. I don't plan to multi-instance it. I'm just going to run it, and we're just going to reroll until I am happy with my account. We'll see how long it takes for me to be happy, and then from there we'll just play. Fairly simple, fairly easy, and you have it linked right to your Gmail right off the bat, so no issues there having to kind of deal with the data link or anything that we had with Uma Muste. So really nice. But that's it for now. That is the reroll process, and if you like my content, if you can like, comment, and subscribe, it really helps, and thanks for watching.